Social Business Collaboration 2015 in Berlin. I'm here with Paul Leemans, Senior Collaboration Manager at ASML. Paul, welcome to the conference and thank you so much for your time to participate in the interview. Do you mind briefly introducing yourself and explain your professional background?
I'm Paul Leemans. I work at ASML. I've been working at ASML for 4 years. Before that I was at Philips for 5 years. I'm in IT and I'm responsible for collaboration in ASML. And my background is also in IT. I have a PhD in computer science and I've been in the Microsoft domain for 17 years.
You won the Special Jury Award last night.
Yeah, that was good.
And you're also the winner of the category Best Integration of Collaboration and Communication. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
You must be really pleased that all your efforts actually have paid off.
Yeah.
So do you mind giving us a brief overview of the project that you applied for the award?
So that was, by the way, really nice to see the voting yesterday.
Oh, did
and
you?
Just in the end,
Yeah.
we went over the second prize winner, so that was nice.
Really
I'm happy that both the audience and the jury found that we had a good project.
Yeah.
Our project actually started almost 1 3/4 of a year ago, where we started with the design. We took all the learnings that we had from the old internet, which was on Sharepoint 2010, and we had several workshops with communications, and conferences like these really help also to see what the peers are doing, and you can get inspired or look at what the others are doing nice. And we used all that to create a new design. And we had two IT challenges. One was that we didn't want to go into new creating all these farm solutions on SharePoint. We wanted to make SharePoint really independent of everything that we made on SharePoint so that we could easily upgrade. And the other challenge was asked by our end users, please don't make it look too much like SharePoint.
Okay.
So, and we succeeded in that. Our design was really nice, so we have a homepage where you can, as an end user, customize it really easily by just selecting apps from the app catalog and move them around, drag and drop, and all the complexity is hidden from the end user, and all with client-side scripting on the back. It's written into SharePoint. So when we had the design, we had a usability test. So for the first time in ASML, we held a usability test. We got an external agency coming in with cameras and all, and we were all sitting in a room next door. We had people from the US, from Asia, Dutch people from the field, from research, finance, and they all used the clickable mockup. And then we saw what worked and what didn't work, got the feedback. So we changed menus, naming, positions of the apps and the content. And from there we started creating the new intranet. And worked out really well.
And when you launched the new internet, the new platform, how did your employees react? You know, how hard was it for them to actually adopt the new platform? What challenges did you actually consider or came across? And did they think, oh, it's a really easy to use platform I can easily use? Or were there certain barriers or unexpected challenges?
Well, luckily we came from SharePoint 2010, where SharePoint got a little bit of a bad reputation. So everyone was pleasantly surprised that we hit the complexity from SharePoint. And we have 15,000 users, so we didn't want them to go through a large learning curve. So that's why we put the client-side scripting in front to hide the complexity. What we also did is we created an introduction movie explaining why the new internet is there, what it can do for them, and a small movie is just how to customize and optimize the homepage to make it really work for you best. So we did a large communication campaign with articles, posts on Yammer, t-shirts, posters, movie, to create awareness, and people really like it. Many people have already customized their homepage, so we were in the beginning really afraid that we would set the default homepage, nobody would do it, but luckily many people do it, and it's really fast because people can go really fast to their applications, to their collaboration items, and it's really nice. So that's working out fine.
Yeah, and your new internet, can people access also from their mobile devices, or only as long as they're in the office from like desktop versions?
Unfortunately, only when they're in the office at this moment, because then they use the secure Wi-Fi from our office. Yeah. The challenge was to make it a responsive design, so that we didn't have to create apps for Android, apps for iOS, etc. So we have a responsive design made with Twitter Bootstrap, so that when the screen resizes, it automatically shows the most optimal view. And people really like that as well. and we're constantly optimizing it to make it look nicer and nicer based on feedback. And we're talking to corporate security how to also enable this for people in the field, people that are not on ASML premises.
Yeah.
Because then we have to go through MDM and Vodafone mobile at work, these type of things.
What is your personal experience or your personal insight from the conference? How are you enjoying it so far?
I really like the conference, and I generally like conferences like these because it's inspiring, and you see other companies doing things that you say, hey, I didn't think of that. If we apply that, that could also work with us. So, and it's also nice to see that many companies are in different phases of the adoption curve or of the roadmap, and but somewhere like the one from L'Oreal, that's really nice to see the search, and yeah, it's really nice. Some takeaways to discuss back home. So I really like these peer exchange, and you get to meet new people and build up your network. So that's nice.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate that.
You're welcome,
Good.
and thank you for the conference.
Thank you.